check. Hello, there we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Saturday Core and Recovery. We're going to get started here in about a minute or two. Please go ahead and grab a foam roller if you have it, some yoga blocks, and maybe a towel or something cushy to put under your knees if you need it. Okay, we're going to start it here in a minute or two. Today's class, we are going to be doing a little bit of breath work and then working primarily with mobilizing the upper back and the hips. It should be a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get some yoga blocks or a block, something to sit on. If you don't have yoga blocks, the fourth, fifth, sixth volume of Harry Potter, they all work equally well, about the right size and height. Okay, feel free to sit cross-legged. I'm going to sit with my feet tucked underneath just to get a little stretch in my ankles, which feels nice. You can try that as well. We're going to begin working on a breath practice called cyclical breathing. If you've been in my class before, you will know this practice very, very well. Essentially what we're trying to do is trying to see how much air we can take in during our inhale, how much air we can push out during our exhale, and then set it to a very specific count. So it's going to be 6 counts in, 6 counts out. Try to make the transition between inhale to exhale very seamless. And then the same thing at the bottom, exhale to inhale, try to make that transition really easy and seamless. We'll be breathing in and out through our nose only. Nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue on your own count, counting in your head. Continue doing that 6 counts in, 6 counts out. This time we're going to put our hands on our opposite shoulders and then allow our upper back to round. See if we can send that breath now more into the back of the rib cage. Good. Coming back up, continuing those nice deep, long inhales, deep, long exhales. Right hand's going to go behind the head, or if you have the mobility in between the shoulder blades, then we're going to stretch that right side by bringing our left hand towards the floor. And now see if we can send our breath into that right side, opening the rib cage on the right side. Good. Switching sides. Left hand behind the head, neck, or in between the shoulder blades. Reach that elbow up into the air, bring the right hand to the floor. Same breathing pattern, 5 or 6 counts in, 5 or 6 counts out. Good, and come all the way up. Go ahead and allow the breath to return to a more natural rhythm. We're going to keep working with the rib cage and the upper spine, the thoracic cage. Opposite hands, opposite shoulders. You're going to curl forward, tucking the chin slightly. We're going to twist towards the left, bringing our right shoulder towards our left knee. Now we're going to drop our left shoulder towards our back left butt cheek, bringing the right shoulder up at the same time. Now we're going to point that chest straight up into the air. A little bit of extension. Now right shoulder towards back left butt cheek. And then left shoulder towards right knee, curling forward, twist back to center. Okay, imagine that you have a laser pointer right in between your chest muscles pointing straight forward, and you're drawing the biggest circle you can. All right, curling forward, twist to the left, drop the shoulder back, chest points up, right shoulder back, twist to the right, back to center. Let's do 2 more rotations. Really make sure that the hips are stable, and we're just isolating that upper back. So if you feel your lower back moving or your belly contracting or moving around, you're making it a little bit too large. Good. Feel free to switch directions. Twist to the right. Drop the back shoulder. Point the chest up. Drop the left shoulder. Twist to the left knee. Back to center. Good. Once you finish 3 or 4 rotations, go ahead and lift up. All right, arms in front, cross the forearms over each other, keeping the hips stable and the spine in one piece. You're going to twist as far as you can to the left, back to center. Twist as far as you can to the right, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, twist. Good. Back to center, drop the arms. Go ahead and get 2 yoga blocks or something of an equal height. And we're going to get down into this low squat position. Okay? If you need to raise the butt a little bit higher, you can do that. What we want is to have a nice neutral spine. I'll show you from the side. So a nice neutral spine, right? My spine seems pretty straight. What we want to avoid is this. That's like ape man, right? Up here. You're going to put your left elbow into the inside of your left thigh. Create a little bit of tension by pressing elbow into knee, and then twist the opposite direction, reach back with that arm. Good, and then switch sides. Right elbow into right knee, twist, create tension by pressing leg into elbow. Switching back and forth. Good, few more. Very nice. Arms are going to be open and out to the sides. I'll turn this way, it'll be easier to see. Palms facing up, lifting the chest. And then you're going to curl forward. As you curl forward, you're going to bring the back of the hands in towards each other, completely round the back. Try to touch the floor. Good. Open back up. Arms go wide, palms face up, reaching the arms back, lifting the chest, and then swoop forward. Good. Open. And swoop. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good, and come back to neutral. Go ahead and roll the shoulder blades out a second. Do anything you need to, but moving that thoracic spine quite a bit. One last little thing for the spine, and then we're going to move on to the hips. This is one of my favorite things, kind of a passive release for the spine. I'll show you an easier version first, and then I'll show you the full version. So easier version, you're going to use some blocks for your head. So I'm going to put the block behind the foam roller. I'm going to place the foam roller right at the bottom of my shoulder blades, okay? Let's see, make sure I got that there. Head's going to go into the block. I'm bridging my hips up, okay? Hands behind the neck or behind the head, bringing the elbows in towards each other. From here, I'm going to slowly allow my hips to drop to the floor. Okay. And then I'm just going to relax there for a little bit. Take some breaths. And then when I'm ready, I can come back up, slide a little bit further down the back, and same thing. Bring the hips to the floor, if you can. If you can only bring them about halfway, that's fine. You just hold there. Good. And then slide a little bit more. Open, and then back up. If that feels really easy, what you're going to do is you're going to remove the block. Head's going to be on the floor, elbows together, same starting place, right underneath the shoulder blades. And then it's the exact same thing, bringing the hips to the floor. And then back up. Nice. Go slow, be nice and gentle with yourself. Don't force anything. Just using gravity to pull your hips to the floor and open your spine. Make sure to pair this with breathing, right? Nice big inhales, nice big exhales. Last spot you're going to hit, you're going to bring it right onto your lumbar spine. And just allow your hips to curl over the foam roller. Feel free to relax here for a bit and just allow the foam roller to give your back a little bit of that natural arch. Whenever you're ready, bridge the hips up, squeezing the glutes, take out the foam roller, and then from here, you want to roll down the spine one vertebra at a time, starting from the top. Okay, so rolling down, the last thing that will touch will be your hips. And release. Nice. Hopefully you feel a little bit more length in your spine after doing that. When you're ready, let's go ahead and sit up. We're going to bring our legs wide, hands behind us, opening the knees to either side, actively pressing the knees towards the mat. Good. One leg at a time. Bring that knee in towards center. And then back up. Switching sides. Good. This time we're going to bring the right knee in and we're going to allow the left leg to open up. So right leg behind, left leg in front. Feel free to lean over to the side so that you're not crunching into that hip there, especially if you feel any pain or any Like if it's really, really tight and uncomfortable, we want to avoid that. So lean over to the side. Maintaining a nice neutral spine, you're going to hinge forward from the hips, leaning over that front leg. Just going to take a moment here to breathe. Good. Let's activate this stretch. Drive the front leg into the mat, lifting the hands, maintaining your spine nice and neutral. Press yourself back up. Good. Leaning forward. Press yourself back up. Good. One more. And up. Nice. Go ahead and switch over to the other side. Again, start by hinging forward at the hips, bringing your hands to the mat. When you're ready, engage by driving that front leg into the floor, hands on either side, press yourself back up, and then we're going to lean forward as much as possible, maintaining a neutral spine. Okay. What we want to avoid is this. Okay. That's not hip mobility. That's spine. Good. Leaning forward, pressing up. Good. One or two more, and then we're going to come back to neutral. All right. For this next one, I'm going to give you a few different options in terms of difficulty. Let me actually, I'll do it from here. Okay, so first step, we want to keep our spine straight, just like in the other exercises. So let's start by having hands right by the sides. If you can have a neutral spine here, great. That'll be your starting position. If you find that your back is rounded here, lean back and walk those hands back until you can find a spot where your spine can be neutral. Okay? If it's neutral here, great. Neutral here, great. If it's neutral there, even better. So find that spot, and then what we're going to do is one leg at a time. You're going to lift that leg as high as you can without moving anything in your spine. Okay? So it's all coming from the hips. If you find that you're lifting and needing to round, walk the hands back so that you can maintain the neutral spine. If you want an added challenge, put some blocks on either side. Go up, over, touch, up, over, touch. Good. A few more. Last one just for fun. Fingers in front. For this, you can allow your back to round a little bit, get some more core engagement. Both feet up and hold. Lift those feet as high as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Shake that out, shake that out. All right. For this next one, I'm going to use a little bit of a pad for my knee, so feel free to grab something yourself. All right. This is a fun one. This is for our hamstrings. This might make you cramp. It usually does for me. If you do start to cramp, come out of the pose, stretch that muscle a little bit, move it around, and then try to go back into it. All right, so we're going to be in this kneeling position. Let's start left leg forward, right leg back. Tuck the toes under. Squeeze the glutes, shift the weight forward just a little bit. We want a nice neutral spine again, okay? So we want to avoid this, right? I can get a lot of flexibility here if I allow my back to round. If I tuck that pelvis, everything shifts back. Okay, so pelvis is tucked, core is engaged. What we're going to do from here is we're going to curl our heel in towards our butt as much as we can. So it's all hamstring. Hold, hold, and then release. Okay, curl, pull that leg in. And release. Let's do 5 more. I just lost my spine there. If you could see that, my back went whoop. Maintain that neutral spine. Core engaged. Good. Finish 1 or 2 more. And release. Nice. Ooh. Shake that leg out. Feel free to stretch it out. Feel that engagement in the hamstring. That's one I need to do more often. All right, switching sides. Right leg in front, left leg behind. Find that nice pelvic tilt under, squeezing the glutes. And then curl the knee in. Sorry, not the knee, curl the heel. And good. Two years of college anatomy and physiology, and I call the ankle a knee. Good, and back. Good thing I'm paying for my own education now. Good, curl in. And down. Good, 5 more. Good, 1 or 2 more. And release. Nice. Stand up, shake it out. Nice. Shake everything out. Maybe bounce a little bit. Very nice. Let me know if there are any questions. That is the class for today. Hopefully that was a good dose of spine and hip work, leg work. I'll stick around for a minute or two if anyone has any questions. Thank you very much, Dad. Hopefully that was a good dose of spine leg work for you.